Hello guys, my name is Misha, and this is Awesome Venom Minecraft. This is my first video on the good computer, and I'm gonna basically restart the channel from scratch. This channel is mostly gonna be about let's build and tutorials. Well, I'll try to do some mod reviews and let's plays with my friends, but yeah, maybe. Well, today I'm bringing you a new sort of my medieval designs, which I like medieval buildings and that kind of stuff. So let's start. Today I'm gonna be talking to you about trees, different roads, lamps, and color contrast, basically. Well, first of all, when you want to build roads, I like using this kind of road. This is basically 5 blocks, and just 3 blocks in the middle of stone slab, but I use double stone slabs from TMI. Yeah, basically this stone slab and stone just for this. Then when I wanted to separate into a double road, I use four four blocks. Just place 4 blocks right here. Now, basically, let me just show you. Let me extend the road. I'm just gonna build it out this far. I'm just gonna maybe start a new one. I don't know. Basically, what you want to do. I'm sorry about that. My mouse kind of glitchy. I got no idea why. Basically, what you do, you destroy the 4 blocks right here. Then you want to bring it into 2 blocks and just place the stone block around right here. But this shouldn't happen to you, but when it does, it's because you have two adjacent roads like this. Yeah, so that's basically the easiest way to build roads, but the main roads, I mean. But you can also build like small outcrop roads for like to lead into houses, and you just make it like this. Basically, you do almost the same. You use the exact same method right here. You just you just have extra 2 blocks on the side on this side, and like basically extra block on each side, and you just build it like that, and just return to the path. Yeah, basically that's pretty easy, but it's an very easy design, but it looks awesome from the air. Just look, it's awesome. Another thing that I use on my medieval world, it's also, of course, it's creative, because I wouldn't want to do it in survival. I use this kind of lamp, and I have it ready right here, no, except the slab, and I'll just show you how to build it. I'm just gonna build it like right here. So what you do is you go up 4 blocks, put stone stairs around the last block, put fences right there, redstone lamp, and a lever. Finally, to finish off the simplest roof you can ever do, you can do this and place a slab on top. Or if you want a steeper roof, which I sometimes use, oops. If you want a steeper roof, you get yourself the planks. Ah, doesn't want copyright. But just do that. It doesn't look really good without the slabs. Like, come on. It doesn't really look that good without slabs on the outside, but whatever floats your boat. Yes. But I don't really like this design. Some of my friends do when I build like a world for them. I don't know. But I mostly use this design. because it allows you to emit the max amount of light, I guess. I don't know. I just like it better. Personal preference. If you don't like it, don't use it. So this gives off a good amount of light. For example, like this. See, it's all like dark right here, and just lights it up like this. It's not that dark, but you have to place them fairly close together for it not to be dark. Then I want to talk to you about color contrast. Right here, I set up sort of testing ground of sorts for the walls. And for the new, like, what's been added, I think, in 1.5, the walls. First of all, I'm gonna talk about the regular cobble wall. Right here. This is a really good match. You know why? Because this looks like it's old and pebbles fell on it. But don't overuse it, because you'll regret it, basically. This is a good match for example, like a swamp biome. Maybe a swamp. Just like overgrows a bit. Or you're building a graveyard or something like that, which I'll talk about later. Those two, I don't like. Just, just don't. Some people might, like it, but yeah, I don't really like them. Next thing is this one. This one is what I mostly use for like the blocks underneath the wall, but I sometimes randomly place either this or this into the mix too. Yeah, make some differentiation. And also there's this, the chiseled stone block. Some people might say it's fairly bad for building, but it's kind of good as well. It's kind of good in some places. For example, let me show you. Just like do this, just randomly throw that. Yeah, just randomly throw this in. Just not too often. See how it sort of like contrasts with this thing. It looks like it's coming out of the ground, basically. And of course, this looks like pebbles fell on it. Just, yeah. The next thing I want to talk to you about is this wall. It's not my personal favorite to build a whole wall of it, just like this one. For this one, it's like I like building small walls for like houses and something like that out of this. But for this, you don't do that. For example, sometimes if you want to build maybe a graveyard or something like that, you take the wall, this regular wall, and if you want to make it look spookier, just maybe throw in mossy stone block, like a few mossy stone blocks, and maybe just one like this, just randomly, not that close together. Just, you know what I mean, just throw them in randomly. Like maybe right here, for example. And you can also like place this wall right here, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's really old, and some parts have been replaced, some haven't, like right here. So, just personal preferences. But this is the same thing, but on lower level, same exact thing. The next thing I want to talk to you about is color contrast between these three blocks: gravel, stone, and cobblestone. If we look at them, they're fairly similar. Fairly similar in contrast. They're all gray, and you can use them for old ruined paths, like I used right here. Just like randomly throw in a few blocks, like right here. So it looks like the path has been overgrown. So yeah. Another thing is the trees. On my builds, I sometimes place custom trees, and sometimes I just grow them like randomly. But right now, when I was preparing for this tutorial, I grew this giant. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, this is the tallest tree I've ever seen. Look at this. Right now I'm at level 71, right? Look what level I'm on top of this. 87. Come on. This is giant tallest tree, come on. So I haven't actually. This is actually like, interesting because I haven't actually ever used this. This is just like an experiment. Tell me if you guys like it or not. Or not. You can do roots like random roots right here. And basically, like randomly place some roots in the vicinity of the large tree like this. Also, you can You can do make fallen trees. Basically, how you make a fallen tree, it's really simple. Considering how high you want the tree to pretend it was, if it's like this big, do that. Yeah, basically this kind of height. If you want it to be really big, you have to put branches and that kind of stuff on it. Maybe sort of not like this, maybe like right here. Put a branch on it. And then just don't fill it out like this. Just don't go around. Just like attempt to fill it out like it's symmetrical or something. Because those trees aren't. Just don't do that, guys. Just don't. Just when you want to fill out a tree, just randomly, I don't know, just basically just spam leaves. Spam leaves here and there. Just like pretend that you don't care that doesn't look. Yeah, it just fell. So pretend just fell. It's all like mushed up and that kind of stuff. It's like this one. Actually, wow, it actually looks very similar to that one. Wow. Then one of the final things I have to say is bushes. When I went to some servers that I like to play on, I go on some servers. This were the bushes. These are the bushes basically. Like you can hide behind, like Flans gun mod servers. And like, yeah, it's a bush. No, don't. If you're gonna make a server, don't build bushes like that or like that. Bushes in real life don't look like that. Remember that, kids. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. What? Basically, you can do basically do the same random technique that I showed you on the tree. Basically, make it look like it's grew like that, like maybe like that. Just make it look as though it grew like that. And the final thing I have to show you guys is how to make giant trees, just like this one. Maybe, I don't know. What I did was I took stone and sapling, built 3 blocks up, and this is used to make giant trees. It's like 3 blocks up, and just spam with bone meal. You might get a really big one, you might get a really small one. But what I found out through trial and error is that wood and grass doesn't work for this. I don't know why. Is there like see? Just like giant tree popped up. Like not just giant as that one, but come on, it's big. Then just like throw in maybe a few roots like this and a root right here. Maybe a root here, like here, roots here and there, basically. Maybe like if you can replicate some fallen leaves by placing some leaf blocks down, and or you could just like so it might despawn. So just place. I think it despawns if there's no wood in a 5 block vicinity. I think. So this should I think 3 block actually. So this should be fine. And yeah. So I hope this review was helpful for you guys. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment on my video what you want to see next. And yeah, peace out.